Hello everyone, it is now Thursday. Meant to do a video yesterday, but didn't because I had a sickness bug. 24-hour job.
Yeah.
Didn't feel great on the Monday and Tuesday.
No. Bit
By
rough.
Tuesday afternoon, mate. Was it Tuesday? What day
Yeah,
is it today? Yeah, Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon you went home.
Felt a bit iffy, gone home, and all that night, hugging the toilet. Not fun.
No.
But I do feel a bit, although a little bit weak, I feel a bit better today. So while I was away, mate, for one day, you very kindly did the Pinto.
I did, yep, got the Pinto all together.
We'll show them that in a moment.
Yep.
I'm just finishing, doing the last piston on one of the Cosworths. This would be the BOB, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Got it right for once. Was it?
No, it's the BOA.
No, don't be so stupid.
No, it is.
For God's sake, nearly got it right.
It's one or the other.
Right, so all I'm doing here, you can see here, I've machined inside of the piston. And that, actually, was from my own calculations to get the right clearance. And I'll show you in a moment, we've just had the new acrylites turn up for the BOB,
yeah,
which is a forged item. They come with the correct skirts. I've compared the height of the skirt that I've done and the acrylite, and I've got it right.
Oh, I do.
Pretty much perfect. So all I've got to do now, mate, is take this area down here to get some more clearance. It sort of touches around here.
Yeah, so we were having the webbing touching, weren't we, when we dummy built?
Exactly, yeah. So I'm just going to take these down to pretty much like what the acrylites are. So I'm doing them at a bit an angle like that. So we're not taking any strength away. We take a bit of an angle here. So what I've done is use this,
the angle plates.
Use the angle jig here, the one I do the valve pockets on. You can see I've got it at a bit of an angle. So basically, I use the same setup as we do on for doing the pockets, obviously, but just turn the piston upside down. Same size pin, 22 mil. Nice. Got it set at the right height. I just do it in one cut, nice and gentle. Probably taking a 3 or 4 mil cut there, so it sounds a bit nasty, mate, but it's all right.
Yeah.
And then if we go over and do the other side now, what I do is I've got this side of the cutter pretty much dead central to the piston. So that means once I've done it, I can turn the piston round, do another cut without moving the cutter, and it's a nice, quick and simple process, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you've got 6 to do, I suppose.
This is the thing, yeah. So it looks a bit butchery, chomping bits out the base of a piston, but it's actually just what you need to do, isn't it? So
yeah, this is essentially because you can't buy oversized pistons for the Cosworth V6s.
No, you can't, no.
So we've got to make do with whatever these were originally from.
Exactly, so even the acrylites that are for a turbo, well, they're turbo application, they come with a crown like that, although we're going to have to take a little bit off the acrylites, but they still don't come with the valve pockets,
so
which means you can use them in a 4 valve per cylinder head, or you can do it with the 2 valves, so you just put your own pockets in. So if you have a look down there, mate, you can see now how much I've took out, bit of an angle. All we're going to do is just blend that little bit in there by hand. So I turn this one round, put it in your...
And I mean, on a piston like this, round there, it's not really got any specific job. There's no real significant load through it.
No.
It's kind of bit of bracing, and you can sort of get away with modifying that.
Exactly. We want to keep as much material in there as possible.
Yeah, but, we need the clearance.
But I mean, this, what we've done to the base here, to be honest, there's excess casting in there. There's no need to have it that's so thick. And we'd have had to take quite a bit of weight out of these anyway. So when we started off, I think it was about 50 grams heavier than the originals, these are.
Oh, right.
But the pins are longer, so we'll shorten the pins, which takes about 25, 30 grams out.
Yeah.
So we might end up, by the time we've balanced, about 20 grams heavier than the originals, but as long as they all are all the same and the crank assembly's balanced to suit,
Yeah.
doesn't really make any difference at all.
No.
To be honest with you.
No, no.
You can lose that weight on the flywheel anyway, so. You can see where it's blended itself over there, look, just slightly overlapped. There we go, mate.
So just deburr that, blend it a little bit. And
Completely deburr the piston, and then all we've got to do, we've got to balance these rods, haven't we? So make sure they all weigh in for the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Same with the pistons, we should weigh all those, get them all, and then what we do is when we send the crank on a V, we send the crank assembly, so the crank, any flywheel and clutch, relevant bolts, front pulley, and then we send one piston, rod, bearing, rings, whole assembly, and then they know what it, that's after it's all been balanced, mind.
So they should all in theory weigh the same or very similar.
Yeah, so they can take that weight into consideration.
Yeah.
And work it in on the crank. So there we go, mate.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do now is work out where I've got to put my pockets. I'm going to do all 6 of these, all 6 of the acrylites.
Nice.
And we're getting there, aren't we, with this motor, these 2 motors, which is nice.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a little look at the Pinto. I'm just boring a little A-series here.
Is this a 1275 or a...
This is a 1275, yeah. So we've had a run of these in the last couple of months, haven't we?
Yeah,
this
we
is
seem
like the
to have
5th one we've done.
Yeah, we seem to have them pretty constant coming in, don't we?
Yeah, and we've just supplied another set of plus 40 Swift tune pistons,
nice.
Which are very reasonably priced, good quality piston. Look, you can see
they look good.
Only trouble is at the minute, 20 on the minis usually, plus 20 if they're standard, mind. They don't normally clean at 20. They're usually all over the place and got quite a lot of ball wear. And because of that reason, I think they're struggling on the plus 30s, so we've gone straight to plus 40.
Well,
but never mind.
It's sort of that or liners at that point, isn't it, really?
Exactly, it is, yeah. So just got to do my last bore. 2 boxes of Figaro stuff. So I've cleaned out the boxes, got everything organised for these 2. We've got 6 of these now. So we had these 2 turned up the other day.
Oh, we've got 6, do we?
Well, I forgot we had 4 in the container. So I'm just going to plough through these. We've got 3 cranks, 2 blocks, etc. Beginning of next week, get these on a pallet, get them gone. Start the next 4 for next week.
Yep, and get them send some more
down.
They
seem to go through those fairly smartish, don't they?
Oh yeah, they got loads of them.
So this is the Pinto, mate. It's nice to see a standard Pinto rather than a Cosworth, isn't it?
Yeah, although it don't really look any different.
No, no, but it's a good old motor, the old Pinto.
So this is the one he's gone out to 93.5 mil.
90.
93
this is, yeah. So once I took it out, because obviously they're 90.825 standard, so you go out just over 2 mil, takes them to 2.1.
Nice.
But once I'd bored one of them, we've got a bit of an iffy mark at the top. Looked like a suspect crack. Don't know what it was, but it weren't no good really. So I put a liner in that one, whichever one it was, this one.
Can't really see it.
No.
Oh, it's like a straight liner?
Straight liner, mate.
Nice.
But plenty of interference.
Well, step to the bottom, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's nice. This block looked fairly nasty when it come in. You give it a clean up and a paint. Oh, it's the dog's toy. Again, every video so far. And obviously, compared to the Cossies, we run a flat top piston on this for higher compression, not turbocharged. He's coming to pick that up tomorrow, so
lovely. Nice one.
So the strip down of the 2.2 air-cooled Porsche, mate, begins.
Yeah, and it's all a bit new, bit different.
Bit new to us.
Yeah.
Old in the engine world.
It's definitely it's like, feels a bit 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know what era this is, but yeah, it feels a bit.
So a bit of a strange setup on the front or not? So it's a twin chain?
Well, sort of, but it's not overly complicated. You've got a tensioner on each end. So it's like, you know, tension both ends.
Okay.
You just sort of undo them. And then this timing case comes off with the very top section of the, well, I suppose the cylinder head. So that's like your rocker box.
Shaft. Do you have to take the...
You've got to take the rockers out because there's nuts underneath them.
Oh, really?
Which I didn't realise to start with, which is a bit annoying.
Okay. Oh, so you have to take the rockers out to get the rocker.
Yeah, which is a bit annoying. I've got some over
It's a
here.
bit of a silly design, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not
Really?
sure if maybe there's like a...
So you've got a row of nuts
specific
across
tool?
the top here, and then one's buried down there.
Yeah, and then basically the rockers are in...
Do they slide hammer out?
No, you've got a bolt that runs through.
Oh, okay.
You undo it, although I don't even...
Oh, so it's like an eccentric sort of thing and tightens it.
Well, thinking about it, I'm not even sure if you need that.
What does that do
I
then?
wonder if it tensions up. I wonder if it like squeezes it.
So Isaac and I have just had a little look at these. So these are what hold the rockers. So they're the pin that go in there. And in the end is a bolt which you slacken off and then the thing slides out. So we were intrigued to know how it works.
Because...
So I had to stop the camera for a minute to just figure out how it works. So
well, we were a little bit confused because when you put that on there, it's smaller than the outside diameter of the pin.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, how's that doing anything? Because it's not like blocking it from coming out.
Not really, no.
So
But it's basically, you've got cones either side with a bolt that goes in and thread on one side. And, and when you do the bolt up, or the nut and bolt up, it pushes the cones
and just expands
and
those
expands
ends.
the outside, and we've measured it, and it expands it about 3 thou, which, when it's slackened off, it's a nice slide fit, but with 3 thou is enough to just lock it. So
it's mental, really. That's
fairly
very
clever. That is quite clever. That.
I'm surprising it works.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's cool.
So there we go, mate.
I like that.
I'm sure there's people watching this who know all about that, but I don't think I've seen it before.
No.
So there we go. So now they're removed, you can
access those
nuts, and then this comes off.
Should come off, yeah.
And then this cover will come off.
Yeah.
And then we can get the heads off, the barrels off. It's a case of getting it off the engine stand and splitting the crankcase, mate, and see what we've got.
Yeah, first thing I'll do is get at least just the rocker boxes off each side.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not sure, I guess they've got an individual cylinder head. So I'll do that. I'll almost take the top end off.
Yeah.
Off of both sides. And then from there we can...
That's it. And another thing with these, because they're individual cylinder heads, if you machine anything off for the barrels, you have to do the same on all of them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all this don't match up. That'll be next step then, mate.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, guys, just before we finish the video, this is a final process now, apart from balancing on these pistons. So you can see we've got an old piston. That's an original there. And we've got the cutouts in the top. And what I've done is use that original piston to mock up on my jig here, and you can see the first piston I've done. I've gone very slightly deeper with the pockets, so they're a bit of a custom, and they're going to be good for any sort of high lift cam, etc. in the future. And looks absolutely spot on. Done the base, so that piston now is 0.5 oversized to the original, and all modded, ready to be fit once balanced. So you can see how I set it up. Just set it up here, right over towards that stud. We've got 0 over there, and then what I do is move the bed. Once I've done one pocket, I move the bed over on the X to 41 millimeters, and that's fine for doing the other one. Then I turn the piston around, do exactly the same, because these pockets here are evenly spaced, which means they are exactly the same spacing as those ones. Usually they're different from the inlet to the exhaust, but these are all the same. So I've literally got, what, another 11 pistons to do. But that is it for another video, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching, and we will see you in another one. Cheers, guys.